I'm Samantha, doing Calypso. Okay. Hello everyone. If I seem to be a bit on edge, it's because I don't really talk in front of or to people in general. I don't see people often, really never. This is actually sort of exciting, seeing people, actual people, an audience. I mean, sometimes a god will pay me a visit, and there is the occasional man who somehow finds his way on my island. But that is extremely rare and only by chance. I mean, the last man to be on my island was only there because a god was working against him. But we'll talk about him later. Well, I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm the nymph Calypso. You can spell that with a C or K, it doesn't really matter. So, a little about myself. As I said, I'm a nymph, though I'm also called a goddess. A sort of nymph goddess, if you will. I'm not really the goddess of anything. There's confusion that I am the goddess of the sea, like in that one Pirates of the Caribbean movie. But no, not really. I'm just the goddess of my island, though I am associated with the sea and nature. My symbol is the dolphin. Dolphins are marvelous creatures, don't you think? Yeah, I brought one. Look at it. You may pass it around if you like. I do have many half-siblings, mostly sisters, around 20 siblings, according to Wikipedia anyway. It's been a while since I've talked to any family. I mean, I don't get out of the house much thanks to Zeus. Nine.
In fact, I can't be
In
here
fact,
long. In fact, I can't be here long.
I can't be here long. I need to get back to my island or else the old cloud gatherer will be at my neck. My father, the almighty Atlas, is a Titan. As you all should know, the Titans are the divine immortals who rule the earth before the gods. Eventually, due to family conflicts, there was this Titan war where the gods rebelled against the Titans. I, personally, didn't fight in the war, but I did choose sides. With Atlas, being my father and all, naturally, I took to the Titan side. Somehow, those gods managed to overthrow Kronos and defeat the Titans. Me being part of the losing side, Zeus punished me. Zeus basically banned me from the outside world. I'm forced to live all by myself on the island of Ogea. Ugh. I suppose it's not all bad, though. Compared to my father's punishment, an eternity of nearly complete solitude isn't so bad. See, my father was a key part of the Titanomachy, a powerful leader on the side of the Titans. Therefore, his punishment was a special one, given to Atlas by Zeus himself. See, my father must hold up the weight of the sky forever. That's like holding the weight of an entire planet on your shoulders. Sucks for him. Back to my island. Ogea is a beautiful prison, but a prison nonetheless. I mean, it's pretty off the charts, hard to find unless you have a god's help or you're a god yourself. It's full of beautiful plant life. I have my own personal garden, which I tend to. It's my way of passing the endless time. Sometimes I walk the beaches of my island, out of boredom. That is how I came across something marvelous. Someone marvelous. A man. I found the poor creature cast aside of a keel, for Zeus had struck his ship with a lightning bolt in mid-ocean and sunk it in mid-ocean. His entire crew had drowned, poor thing. The wind and waves have driven him to my island, and I'm glad they did. A visitor for once. The man, whose name I learned was the great Odysseus of Ithaca, was a change in scenery. A good change in scenery, if I do say so myself. Me, being the kind-hearted deity that I am, I took care of him. Gave him somewhere to stay, food to eat. He was certainly a good-looking man. Good-looking man. I grew fond of him, cherished him. I had my heart set on making him immortal so that he never grew old. You see, I wanted him to live with me forever. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Odysseus didn't feel the same way. The whole time he was on my island, he was sort of, well, out of it. I mean, I would show him a good time, and then he'd go cry while thinking about his wife. I can't stand that bitch wife of his, Penelope, or whatever. I mean, what does she have that I don't? I mean, look at me. What is some mortal woman compared to a goddess? I have an entire island. I can give him whatever he wants. I'm sure I'm much better in bed than that wife of his. I'm sure she's not even that beautiful. Or maybe she is. I don't know. If Odysseus is so fond of her, even with me as an option, she must be something. Now, I may have kept Odysseus on my island against his will for 7 years, but I had a good reason. You see, he was a man, a gorgeous man, and he was on my island. I mean, I'm a prisoner in my own home. Permanent house arrest for all eternity. Line.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Thousands and thousands of years in solitude. I mean, I live on this island that can't be found. So imagine after all of that, some beautiful specimen just winds up on your doorstep. Are you just gonna turn and set them on their way? I think not. I'm the one who saved his ass. My time with Odysseus was short. 7 years to a goddess is nothing. Eventually, Zeus commanded that I let him go. The messenger god Hermes came to tell me. It was nice to see Hermes too. I'm fond of any visitors, no matter who they are. I'll take what I can get. So I told Odysseus he could leave. He perked up and seemed happy to hear it. I told him to build a raft, and so he did. I gave him food and a gust of wind to set him on his way. After that, it was back to the way things had always been. Once again, all by myself. It's been that way for a while now. I sort of lost track of time. It's almost 2018. Humans have changed a lot. The years go by quickly for me, as if they don't exist. Odysseus left my island thousands of years ago, yet it seems only yesterday. I really wish I had made him immortal. Maybe things would have turned out better if he was still around. Well, I do need to be getting back soon.
Back to my prison.
Back to my prison and eternity of solitude. It was really nice to see actual people. Maybe I can slip away from Ogygia again soon, or perhaps another visitor will end up finding the island. Maybe some of you can visit me. I do hope so, if you can even find Ogygia, that is. Well, I better be getting back. It was nice to talk to all of you. Goodbye. Bye.